I did not fucking feel good. It took me a couple of weeks, and it wasn't, not the, you do the probiotics, you do all that shit. Now let's take it back to the Xanax. When I was on the Xanax, it was basically during the pandemic. I had 10,000 of those things at the house.
10,000?
Because he was sending me 90 a month from 2012 on automatic monthly. I
So
wasn't
you just
taking
stockpiled them?
They were just going in the closet. They were just going in the fucking...
When did you take it?
2012 was when I got it prescribed. When I had my little situation at the Comedy Store that we goofed about, that was not good. There's no way I should be in a standing, walking 10 count. That's what that was that night when I had to follow Morgan Murphy.
A standing, walking 10 count?
Dog, I asked Paulie Shaw. I told you this story, and we laughed about it. But, dog, now thinking about it, I should have done something. I went to the Comedy Store. I'm in the back. You weren't there. I think you were coming in later. Yes, you were coming in later because on Saturdays I used to do close the original room.
Uh-huh.
Talking, bullshitting with Paulie. Everybody's in the back. No reefer, maybe a joint before I got there. Saturday night, just like the girls. I get there. They say, Joey, you're up next. I walk to the thing, and as I'm walking, I walk up the steps to the original room, and Morgan's on stage, and Paulie's standing there laughing at her. And I walk up, and I'm like, damn, I don't fucking feel good. Like, this is not working. I was starting to get anxiety. I couldn't breathe. But I went to look at that window for years. Whenever I had anxiety in the original room, I had a window. When I'm on stage, I got a window on the right, remember?
Yeah.
And we could look out the sunset.
Yeah.
I was always good. That day particular, when I went in there, I didn't see a fucking window. So I was waiting for Morgan to get off, and all of a sudden I got this anxiety, Joe. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't fucking breathe. So I walked down the stairs just to look at the door, and I got worse. It got worse. I couldn't breathe. I thought I was going to fucking have a heart attack. And I go, Paulie, I can't get on stage. I'm having a horrible anxiety attack. He goes, I just went up, dude. And I walked up there, and I told you. But I didn't explain it to you correctly because I was cracking a joke. I woke up at the 12-minute mark. I remember walking past Paulie, and that's it, Joe. That's it. And then I remember waking up on stage and people laughing, and I was probably on automatic pilot.
Wow.
I had a bit that it was on automatic pilot. That was a little scary.
That's when you got on Xanax.
No, it was a couple of weeks out. I went to the doctor, and he goes, what was that? I kept having these little panic attacks. But I was okay. I wasn't going to go to a psychiatrist. We were working our asses off. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I started taking the Xanax. And it would help it a little bit. I would take it on the road if I went on a plane or something like that. But you got to remember.
What does it do for you?
You got to remember, too, it was, you're a walking contradiction. I'm talking about myself because you said it best. I'm eating 2,000 milligrams of THC and scaring the fuck out of myself, right? You're walking around fucking scaring. Then the Xanax, I would take the Xanax to calm me down off the anxiety. Come on, man. That's not going to work.
Those edible weed sessions, when you do too many of them, I do think they make people very anxious. I think they just
I think they did too.
Shift.
Honest to God.
I think they shift the pole of your brain.
You know more. I brought some more.
I'm sure you did.
But now I eat them more to sleep. I got them on a. My big problem, Joe, is still to this day is sleep. So now 2 nights, 3 nights a week, I drink a bodybuilder sleeping thing.
What do you have a hard time sleeping because you're not tired? Do you have a hard time sleeping because you're thinking?
I'm tired till 9:30. And I look, come on, man.
It's the comedy timing.
I don't want to go to bed at 9:30.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never want to go to bed at 8 o'clock. That's when you know you're almost done.
Yeah.
I want to bed at 8. Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to stay up till 4, but I'm not going to bed at 9:30. So I'm tired about 9, but I push the envelope a little bit. I like to read, maybe listen to music. 11, 11:30, I'm like you. I like to read shit on the computer. 11, 11:30. I try to read at night. I turn the TV off. Once I go up there, bro, I'm thinking about the guy who came to my house who asked me if he could take an orange, but he took 3 instead.
He took 9.
He took 9 instead. Yeah, and you're like, that was 11 years ago, Joey. I think about the time I bombed in the original room following Dom Irera. Like, does it matter? I think about the time I ate a bucket of dicks in North Carolina in Chapel Hill. Does it matter? Does it really matter that you ate a bag of dicks? You know, I think of stupid shit.
Yeah.
And then I fall asleep eventually. I'll tell you what helped. Whoop. I got the Whoop watch to help me with recovery because I was lifting and going into jiu-jitsu and my back would hurt. So I want to figure out what kind of calories I could do, and I won't go over those. If I could do those 5 days a week, that's fine. But I can't go in there, burn 800 fucking calories in jiu-jitsu and expect to deadlift the next day. I don't have that. So I got the Whoop watch. The Whoop watch put me on to sleep. It's helped me sleep better because I finally realized, oh, you slept 4 hours last night. No wonder you feel like shit.
Right.
So now I'm in contest with Whoop. So I got it up from 4.5 hours of sleep to 8 hours pretty much. Last night I only slept like 5 because of the flight. But I'm sleeping 8 hours now.
That's great.